super famous Korean street food, hotteok. Woo! I already have a hotteok recipe, but this is yache hotteok, vegetable hotteok. Today it's going to be the dessert hotteok, sweet one. This is the hotteok that you usually see in Korea. It's very popular and there are many versions, and today I'm going to share 2 versions for this hotteok. So before we will start with the recipe, please subscribe to my channel and of course follow my social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Also, I have a Patreon page if you want to support the channel, so you're welcome to support me on Patreon. So yeah, we can move on and start the recipe. In a small bowl, put 1¼ cup of water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and ½ tablespoon of dry yeast. Mix it and set it aside until it's getting foamy. Now, in a big bowl, put 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of glutinous rice flour. So if you don't have sweet glutinous rice flour, you can skip that and just use 3 cups of all-purpose flour, but it just makes the hotteok much chewier, much more chewy and delicious. One teaspoon salt and 1 tablespoon of oil. Mix well. Mix it with your hand a little so you will break any big oil lumps. And now you can add the yeast water after it's getting foamy and bubbly. And mix it all together until you get a sticky dough. Oil your hand and knead the dough for a few minutes. I feel like I need to add a bit more water to the dough so it will be stickier. I have here 1/4 cup of water. I will start to add it gradually until I will feel it's enough. And of course, you can make this dough in a stand mixer if you have one. Now we need to let the dough rise for about 2 hours or until it's double in size. And of course, before we will let it rise, we need to cover it with a little bit of oil so it will not dry out. Cover it with plastic wrap and put it in a warm place to rise. So now, while our dough is resting and rising, we're going to make the filling, which is brown sugar, white sugar, and cinnamon. The key is to grind it. And the reason I'm going to grind it, it's because I want it to melt in the hotteok and be very syrupy. And if you will not grind your sugar, you're probably going to have some grains inside, which is not fun. I don't like to have grains in my hotteok. That's why you need to grind it. In a small bowl, mix 1/3 cup of white sugar, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix it all together. And now we are going to grind it. My grinder is pretty small, so I'm going to grind it in 2 batches. This is the before and this is the after. So this is our sugar, and I'm going to separate this to two bowls. So one will be for the regular hot dog and the second one will be for the Busan hot dog. So beside of sugar, we are going to add nuts and seeds to our hot dog. I have here 2 tablespoons of chopped walnuts, and I'm going to add it to the regular hot dog, to the sugar. And here I have half a cup of mix of pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and a little bit of walnuts too. And this is going to be for the Busan hot dog. I'm not going to add it to the sugar, but I'm going to mix it with about 1 tablespoon from the sugar. And it's only to coat it with a little bit of sweet coating. And that's it. You have your filling to your hot dogs, and now we're just going to wait until our dough will be risen. So our dough has risen, and it's really tripled in size, not only double in size, and we can make the hot dog. Yay! What a surprise! Woo! Woo! What she's doing here?
Black Friday, not for real, but ta-da!
Now we have dough and we have filling, and we need just to start to make the hot dog. And for this we need a heavy pan. Yay! This one is the heaviest I have, and it's also the biggest. The bigger the better. And another thing you need is a spatula to flip the hot dog, or this tool, special tool that I bought online. I will have some links down below if you want to buy it. This is the original tool they use in Korea. It's much more fun to use authentic stuff like this one. If you don't have it, you can just use a spatula. We're going to work with oily hands. Here I have some oil. The dough is so sticky that if you will not put oil, it's just going to stick to everything. Now I'm going to put some oil in the pan, and I will start making the hot dog. With oil hands, take some dough, flatten it to about 1 centimeter thick, then add 1 big tablespoon of sugar, or 1.5 tablespoon of sugar. Close it. Make sure there are no holes, and with the same side down, put it in the oil so it will cook first. Fry it for about half a minute, then flip it and press it down with a spatula or with this cool tool that I bought specially for hot dog. Now let it fry for about 3 minutes from each side, until it's golden brown. And yeah, transfer it to a plate and your hot dog is done. So after making 2 hot dogs, we're going to make now the Busan version. So for the Busan hot dog, we're going to use only sugar in the filling. So this is our second version of hot dog, and now I'm going to put the seeds inside. Our hot dog are all done, and we still have more, like 3 more there, but like this plate is only for 4. And we have the regular version and the Busan version here, and we're going to eat everything.
Yes, we are.
Actually, she's going to eat everything. I'm just going to take a bite here and there.
And here, there. I'm gonna eat everything.
Cheers! Cheers! Still only dough for me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just yummy. טוב. בזמן הזה אתה עושה שם מנגינה של מלאכים שרים כאילו?
And this one is the Busan Hotteok, which is full of seeds inside.
בואי להמשיך.
Mama? 씨앗 호떡. So guys, thank you so much for watching another recipe video. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you will give it a try. If you try this at home, please take a picture and put it on your Instagram. I love to see how you try my recipes and all the pictures. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!